Re- Hello, Poom. Good morning. You can turn on the mic, please. Oh, wow. Good morning, crowd.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. What about
Okay.
you?
Oh, I'm great. I'm happy to see you. So you're learning from home today?
Yes.
Ah, okay. How was your morning? After you got up? You had a good morning, or you just
Yes. Good
good morning?
morning.
You had a good morning?
Yes.
What time did you get up this morning?
7:30.
7:30. Is it you usually wake up this time?
Yes.
Ah, or does your mom force you to wake up because of the class?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay, no problem. So first of all, let me introduce myself. So I am Teacher Tunya. So just call me Teacher Tunya, okay? Okay.
Okay.
And well, I just want to know, first of all, what did your mom tell you about this class today? Did she tell you about anything about the class today?
No.
Nothing? What did she
Yeah.
say to you? What did she tell you?
She told me that today I will have a class on 8:30.
At 30? Yeah, and what did you say?
I just said okay and I sleep.
Did you just say okay? And how did you feel for the first time when your mom told you that you're gonna have a class today? How did you feel for the first time you heard, oh, I would have the class like, early this morning? How did you feel that time?
Lazy.
Was that
Lazy.
lazy? Okay. Seems like you've been forced to join a class, huh? So tell me, what was your favorite school subject?
My favorite school subject,
Yes.
physical
Do you have one?
education.
Physical. Oh, PE, you mean?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Any other subjects that you like for to be number 2 or 3?
Mathematics and art.
No English. So what do you think? How do you find learning English?
Again, please.
เวลาเราจะบอกให้พูดซ้ำนะลูกเราไปพูด again please นะลูกนะภูมิถ้าพูดว่าเอาแบบสอนแบบสำนวนที่ฝรั่งใช้เลยเนาะ excuse me teacher can you say again
Excuse me.
excuse me but like excuse me like you want someone to repeat again or you can say can you say that again okay น้องภูมิ repeat after teacher can you say that again
Can you say that again?
sure okay so I mean like how do you find learning English How do you find learning English? If you still don't understand, you say, teacher, I still don't get it. You say, I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Okay, so if you don't get the question, I'm going to write down the question on the board, okay? So the question, how did you find learning English? So this is I'm sorry, how do you find learning English? Is a question to ask about your opinion or what you think about learning English. How do you feel about learning English? It's a สำนวนนะคะลูก so how do you find learning English or what do you think about learning English?
I think
I find it
it is
I find it boring. You can start by saying I find it adjective. Can be boring, exciting, super fun, which I want to hear that. Okay, I'll give you 1 second to think.
I find it fun sometimes.
Be honest. Are you find it fun sometimes? How
เพราะว่า
fun?
ครูในห้องผมเขาเหมือนแบบเข้าข้างผู้หญิงแบบบางทีก็สอนสนุกบางทีก็ผมทำอะไรนิดหน่อยก็ได้
จริงสิคือส่วนใหญ่เขาจะ take sides that like they usually just take the girls sides at your in your classroom so you feel like you find it sometimes like boring.
Yes.
Oh, that's why English is never been #1 subject for you. And how do you find your English teacher at school? Don't it, nah. Don't say it because your teacher is the person. You say him or her, okay? You say, I find, I don't know if he's female or male. I don't know. Just tell me. Him or her, blah, blah, blah. Same structure. So how do you find your English teacher at school?
จะคิดว่าทีเชอร์เขาเป็นคนไงใช่ไหม
ใช่ถูกต้องลูกเพราะว่า how do you find ก็คือ คุณคิดยังไง คุณรู้สึกยังไงกับบางสิ่ง จะเป็นคนสัตว์สิ่งของได้หมดแล้วแต่โจทย์
I find him like a boring person.
Oh, you find him boring? Where he's from?
I think USA.
Oh, he's an American teacher? Oh, so you find him boring? Okay, is this a teacher that you mentioned that he always like take the girl's side? Oh, poor you. Okay, I get it. So I'm gonna help you practice one more time with this question. I'm gonna give you this kind of question again. So หนูจะได้จำโครงสร้างนี้ได้เวลาเกิด ได้ยินโครงสร้างนี้ค่ะว่า how do you find ส่วนใหญ่คนไทยเด็กไทยจะแปลว่าอะไรลูก how do you find ครั้งแรกที่เราได้ยินคำถามนี้เราจะแปลว่า คุณหา
ครั้ง
ใช่
แร
ปะ
กใช่ครับ
คุณไปหาการเรียนภาษาอังกฤษมาที่ไหนใช่ปะ มันก็เราจะงง like you got confused for the first time was like what the question ว่ามันเป็นสำนวนค่ะมันแปลไม่ตรงโอเคทีนี้ now you know how do you find something แปลว่าอะไรครับภาษาไทยแปล คุณคิดใช่ปะ
คิดยังไง
ใช่แล้วคุณรู้สึกยังไงกับสิ่งนั้นlet me give you one more question okay so how do you find the traffic how do you find the traffic in Thailand you know the traffic right okay
I find it
okay I find it
boring.
excuse me
Boring.
boring okay you can say something else about the traffic when you just like you're a passenger of your mom's driving or your daddy's driving you say you can find it I find it heavy or so heavy or busy so what does it mean you find it the traffic in Thailand so heavy or so busy what does that mean you know
รถติด
รถติดมาก Yeah, do you
ถ้าตื่น
agree?
เช้าหน่อยผมก็ไม่ค่อยติดเท่าไหร่ถ้าตื่นสายผม
Yeah.
ติดมาก
Okay, so what time did you usually get up on your school days?
6
6. Oh, wow. Do you think it's too early for you?
No.
No? You think it's a good time? And how do you travel to school?
by car
Your car?
my
Excuse
mom
me?
car
Oh, okay. So she drives you to school?
yes
Oh, sometimes you say เขาแม่ไปส่งให้ใช้คำนี้ดีกว่า มันจะดูแบบเหมือนที่ฝรั่งเขาใช้เลย she dropped me off at school เดี๋ยวที่เชื่อถามอีกรอบนะ you could say she if you say the first time ถ้าพูดครั้งแรกนะครับ you say my mom usually my mom all the time oh your mom I'm sorry is it your mom all the time no daddy okay let me ask you this question again so how do you travel to school
my mom drops me off at school
okay how long does it take for you to travel from home to school
20 to 30 minutes
around 22 30 minutes almost half an hour right what about the traffic how do you find the traffic during to school
so busy
so busy okay let me just take a picture เดี๋ยวช่วยอธิบายว่าเราเรียนกันนะคะ when we study okay teacher gonna write down the new structure and new vocab that you learn from the class and then I'll send it to your line chat if we happen to have line chat in the future and teacher make a note so you can slide down what you have learned okay so you get new vocab and new structure sentence new question okay that will be very easy okay so today teacher have prepared some quiz games for us to play. It's about getting to know questions. Okay.
okay
Let's see. Actually, this is the first day of our class, so I just want to get to know you more, onGetting. So first of all, what's my name again?
my name is Poom
No, what's my name?
oh Teacher Tunya
You're reading. You don't remember. I thought you would say, oh, I can remember this teacher's name, but actually you're reading my name on the display, right? Okay, so I just prepared some question. Let's do this. It's a fun questions to get to know each other. So we're gonna play the game like this. I want to get to know you more. So I have a number of questions from number 1 to let's do each time. Okay. For the first part is gonna be question number 1 to 14 or to 15. Okay. Let you go. Let me go first, okay? So I'm gonna let you close your eyes. Okay, can you close your eyes? Okay, close your eyes. Okay. And then just pick one number that you like from number 1 to 15.
1
Yeah,
number
5.
1
Number 1, are you sure? Okay. What are your hobbies?
my hobbies
Yes.
playing sports
Playing sports? Anything else?
drawing and listening to music
Okay, drawing again. And when do you play sports? When do you usually play sports?
วันไหนเหรอครับหรือ
Yeah. It's like when do you usually play sport? Like I'm asking about your routine, like your regular time did you play sport?
every week Tuesday Thursday and Saturday
So let's say around 3 times a week.
yes 3 times a week
What is your favorite sport?
football
Football. Oh wow. What do you like about football most?
อืม
Because you get to run? Are you like something round?
I love to dribbling the ball.
Okay. Now it's my turn. Teacher going to close my eyes. I'm going to close my eyes and you just I'm gonna say the number that I like and you just ask me the question of the number, okay? You get it? Okay.
Choose the number.
Let me pick what? Excuse me? Okay. I think I'll pick number 10.
Who knows you the best?
Who knows me best, right? I think it's myself. Because you know, like sometimes, even though your close friends or your family members, we've been together like all of our life, right? But sometimes they don't know some corners or something about ourselves. You know what I mean? So I would say myself. I think I know myself best. What about you? Who do you think knows you best?
My mom's.
Your mom? Why is your mom? Why do you think she knows you the best?
เรียกว่าไงแบบผมเวลาผมมีปัญหาอะไรผมก็คุยกับแม่ทุกเรื่องเวลามีอะไรที่โรงเรียนผมก็คุยกับแม่ทุกเรื่อง
Oh, you can say I talk to her about anything. You say I can talk to her about anything.
I can talk to her about anything.
ถ้าบอกเราคุยกับใครเดี๋ยวเราพูดอย่างนี้นะคะ I can talk to her about anything อะไรก็ได้ And is she a good listener? Good listener แปลว่าอะไรลูก Good listener เป็นผู้ฟังที่ดี Is she that one? That kind? Okay, I'm glad to hear that. So you're close to your mom? Nice. Okay. We're gonna still hear this section, okay? So now your turn. Just close your eye. Pick one number.
Okay.
Number 6, right?
Yes, number 6.
What is on your bucket list? Bucket list? If you don't understand, you say, what does it mean, teacher? What's that mean?
What does it mean?
Bucket list is a list of things that you wish to do or complete, or it's like your dreams come true. Like you list what you want to do in the future, or in the future, like travel plan, or about your education plan, or about your career plan in the future, like your job do you want to be in the future. Can be whatever. So what is? Excuse me?
I want to get 4.00 GPA this term.
Oh, you want to get like 4.0 GPA?
Yes.
Oh, for this term or forever?
This term.
For real? Why? What inspired you to get that?
My dad wants 4.0 GPA.
And then what you gonna get from your dad? What you gonna get from your dad? I'm sorry, not she. He's gonna reward you, right?
Yes.
What's that?
My new football boots.
Oh, your new football book?
Boots.
Oh, boots. Is that expensive?
Not.
10,000?
No, just like 5,000 baht.
5,000 baht. Okay. Why don't you just use your own money that you collected? Do you collect money?
Yes.
Okay, what brand was that?
I haven't choose yet.
Excuse me?
I haven't choose it yet.
Oh, you haven't made up your mind yet. Can you say, I haven't made up my mind yet?
I haven't made up my mind yet.
Oh, you haven't made up your mind yet. So I suggest you Onisuga something. Have you ever heard this brand before? It's a Japanese brand. Onisuga. Do they have ones?
No.
So what do you need boots for? For playing the football?
Yes.
Okay. I got it. Okay. So I bless you get like the GPA 4.0 as you wish, okay? And then don't forget to show me your boots. Okay. Now my turn. I'm going to close my eyes and just pick one. I pick number 2.
Do you collect anything?
Absolutely. I collect money and some stamps. Do you have any other follow-up questions about number 2? มีคำถามถามต่อที่เกี่ยวเนื่องกับข้อ 2ของคุณเขาเรียกว่า follow-up question to make it more fun ไง
collect นี่คือสะสมเหรอครับ
ถูกต้องครับ So I collect money and some stamps. Do you have any more questions? The follow-up question from number 2?
No.
Don't you want to get to know me more? Okay, now my turn. Let's do with this section one more time, okay? You close your eyes. Pick one.
15.
Okay. Okay. So now you have to speak like in a long sentence. Tell me about your longest running friendship with someone. Your longest running friendship. The friendship that's still
คนที่
running
คบมา
now.
นานที่สุดใช่ไหม
Yeah, any kind of friendship. Yeah, it can be like that, like with someone. Yeah. Who is that person? What's his
My
name or
friend.
her name or your girlfriend or what?
My friend.
Your friend. Okay.
His name is Parm.
Okay, his name is Pan, right?
Parm, P-A-R-M.
Parm. P-A-R, Parm. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And can you tell me more about him?
I know him on
Facebook.
K2.
Oh, you have known him since you guys were in K2.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let me write อันไหนถ้าประโยคไหนที่ภูมิพูดแบบว่า อาจจะแบบใช้ tense ผิดหรือ wording ผิดช่วยเขียนให้นะภูมิจะได้เรียนรู้ไว้ สมมติว่าเรารู้จักใครมาตั้งแต่อดีตถึงปัจจุบันเราใช้นี้ค่ะ we have known ใช้ present perfect เลย we have known him since ก็คือตั้งแต่ we were together เราเรียนด้วยกัน we were together in KG 2-3
K2. KG2.
Okay. You say it like this. Okay, teacher going to answer the question again. So please tell me about your longest running friendship with someone. Who is that person and what's his name? And tell me more about that.
We have known him since we were together in KG2. His name is Parm. P-A-R-M.
So, okay. It's nice to hear that. And can you tell me, so what keeps you and him to be best friends, like a best friend, and keep your guys' relationship running for a long time? So what's the factor? Factor คือปัจจัย Yeah, just tell me. What keeps you guys like still being friends until now?
เขาเรียกว่าไงแบบผมทะเลาะกับมันบ่อยแล้วมันปรับตัวกัน
Oh, it started from like a regular argument ทะเลาะกันเป็นประจำใช่ไหมคะแล้วก็เพราะว่า it started เราลองพูดดูมันก็เริ่มจากความการที่ทะเลาะกันบ่อย it started from a regular คือประจำใช่ไหมแสดงว่าบ่อยใช่ไหมหรือ frequent ก็ได้นะคะ frequent ก็ได้ว่าบ่อยๆทะเลาะ you say argument. Yeah, argument. Have you ever heard of this word? Argument. Like boyfriend, girlfriend, or friends, or people in a family. We don't agree on something, you say argument. Okay, you can see it started from frequent argument, and then we learn to ปรับตัวใช่ปะ
ใช่
We learn to คำว่าปรับ what word? If you want to say ปรับ in English, what word would you thinking about? You can just give me one. If you make a mistake, no problem. Excuse me, change. Change is okay, close, but not exactly what we're looking for. I recommend you using adapt คือการปรับ adapt ourselves ต้องมี ourselves นะคะ to ให้เข้ากัน to get along better นี่ Now I just want you to just like practice speaking in long sentences, like long answer, so that you can just talk like a native speaker. Okay. So once again, I'm gonna ask you question number 15, and you just give me answer number 3. Okay. So tell me about your longest running friendship with someone. What's his name? And tell me.
Start from number 1.
Yeah, what number 3 to answer? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Number 1 and 3, blend it together.
We have known him since we were together in KG2.
What's his name?
KG2. His name is Palm.
Okay, tell me more.
It started from our frequent argument, and then we learned to adapt ourselves to get along better.
Very good. Perfect. So to make sure that you have learned something from this conversation, okay? จะเชื่อทวนคำนิดนึง ทะเลาะ What is ทะเลาะ in English?
Argument.
Say again. Argument. What is บ่อยๆ เป็นประจำ Frequent. Okay. Like frequently. Okay. What is like ปรับตัวพวกเรา Adapt ourselves. ถ้าเราปรับตัวเองก็เป็นเปลี่ยนไปเลยครับ adapt myself เข้ากันได้ดีสำนวนว่าอะไรครับฝรั่งใช้ get เข้ากันได้ดี get along better or get along well ก็ได้นะคะแต่ว่าถ้าเข้ากันได้ดีขึ้นเราใช้คำว่า get along better okay wow so now you get along well with him with Bram
Yes.
And you guys still go study together in the same school
Yes.
Oh, so he is your best friend now, right? Oh, okay. I guess he's the second person after your mom that you close to. Nice. I don't have a best friend now. I used to have a best friend when I was your age, but now I don't have it anymore. You know why?
Why?
Because of the work and the business that I've been doing. Because I have to take care of my school business every day. So sometimes you have to sacrifice something. Like you don't have friends around, but your business is successful, successful. Yeah, so when you grow up, you will understand what I'm talking about, okay? Okay, ครับ and so we're going to change the part where I can just teach you more skills. So now we're going to move on to reading comprehension, okay? Now I've learned that your speaking, your listening is very good, but sometimes there are some words or vocabulary that you still don't understand, right? Let teacher ask you นะลูกภูมิ so what is your concern or what like concern คือความกังวล about learning English when it comes to learning English what is your concern when you speak English or learn English เนี่ยจากที่เราเรียนมาวันนี้เราได้สำรวจตัวเองเรารู้สึกว่าเราคอนเซิร์นอะไรมากสุด
บางทีเวลาเขาถามคำถามมาผมกลัวแบบพูดผิด
พอพูดผิดพี่รู้สึกว่าเรารู้สึกว่า
ความหมายผิดแล้วไปพูดผิด
ไม่ถึงว่าเขาถามมาอย่างเราตอบอย่าง
ใช่
มันอาจจะเป็นปัจจัยในเรื่องของการ1คำศัพท์ไหมครับที่เรารู้สึกอาจจะยังไม่ค่อยโฟลว์เท่าไหร่2เรื่องการเรียงคำในประโยคเป็นไหม
เป็นบางครั้งแต่เดี๋ยวนี้ไม่ค่อยเป็นเท่าไหร่
มันรู้สึกดีขึ้นใช่ไหมครับส่วนใหญ่ก็จะเป็นเรื่องคำศัพท์แล้วก็เรื่องของสำนวนที่เราอาจจะต้องเพิ่มเติมเนาะใช่ป่ะที่ชื่อรู้สึกตรงนั้นแล้วก็อาจจะมีเรื่องสำนวนในประโยคก็มันจะมีด้วยแหละเรื่องการเรียงคำอาจจะแบบมีบ้างอะไรอย่างเงี้ยเนาะนะคะที่เราต้องเสริมโอเคครับ now I get to know you more so I get to know you like how you learn English and what's your concern so one more question before we change to another section so which part of English would you like to improve most can you feedback to meเพราะฉะนั้นสรุปรวมแล้ว excuse me
listening
oh for real I think your listening is good And do you think you understand me? Like the way I talk in English? Yeah. Do you think my pronunciation and accent is easy to understand?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So we have no problem with that. เก่งมากครับ ต่อไปเดี๋ยวเรามาดู reading นิดนึงที่เชื่อขอดู level reading นิดนึงนะครับ Let me just Oh, okay. This is the reading comprehension. I hope you see it clear.
อ่านได้อยู่ครับ
You're okay with that?
Okay.
Teacher just prepared 3 levels of reading comprehension. เดี๋ยวเรามาดูกันลูกว่าเราติดตรงไหนอะไรแล้วเราดูกันว่าเราจะพัฒนาหรือแก้ไปในส่วนไหนเนาะokay, let me see. This is the reading comprehension that I prepared for you to practice today. And then there are 5 questions about the story. So it's unavoidable for you to read it through. Okay. But if you don't understand the meaning, that's okay. I can help you with that. Okay. That's what I'm here for. Okay. So tell me first, what is the topic about?
The driving test.
The driving test. Okay. Have you ever had a driving test before?
No.
Never. You said never.
Never.
เรียนกับเชอร์จะพยายามสอนให้ใช้สำนวนที่ฝรั่งใช้นะคะที่แบบว่าตอบง่ายๆหรือว่าอะไรที่เขาใช้จริงๆที่ไม่ได้อยู่ในโรงเรียนโอเคปะSo the topic is about driving tests and you never had. Say, I've never had a driving test. Can you say, I've never had a driving test?
I've never had a driving test.
สังเกตที่เชอร์ยังใช้ tense เดิม no present perfect. I've never แล้วก็บวกช่อง3นะเราจำไว้ใช้พูดเกี่ยวกับเรื่องของประสบการณ์อันเนี้ย Okay, now don't waste any more time. So let's get to the point. I just want you to read, okay, all of this first because I just want to see your pronunciation. Okay, is that okay to you?
Okay.
Okay. So are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Here you go.
It was a bright Monday morning, and I was going to have a driving test for the 6th time.
6th time, yeah.
6th time.
The examiner, Mr.
White, had asked me to drive in heavy traffic around rush hour and felt
a rush hour. Yeah.
And felt I did a very good job of it. Mr. White then instructed me to drive out of town. As I was feeling very confident, I thought to myself, I can do this. Sure that I had passed. I began to enjoy my test as I was not nervous anymore.
Exactly.
The examiner was satisfied with my driving and with a smile and said, and said, just one more thing, Mr. Lee, let us suppose that a young child.
Yeah, it's hard to pronounce this word even me sometimes. Child.
Unexpectedly crosses the road in front of you. When I tapped on the window, I want you to stop the car instantly. I continued driving the car, and after a few minutes later, the Mr. White tapped loudly. Thought the sound was very clear.
Okay, wait. Okay. Though. The first one is though. Like even though, you know the conjunction? Is it though the sound was. Okay, can you read again? Though the sound was very clear.
Though the sound was very clear. I do not know why it took me a long time to respond. I suddenly hit the brake pedal so hard. We were both thrown forward. The examiner looked at me sadly. Mr. Lee, he said in an unhappy voice, you have just killed that child. child.
Yeah, that child. It's a little bit hard to pronounce this word, even though it's a short word, like one syllable word. Okay. So now let's take a look some words that you not feel comfortable. You still like, like don't feel comfortable to pronounce it like correctly. Okay. So the first one, can you repeat examiner?
Examiner.
Yes, say again, please.
Examiner.
Examiner. Okay. What does that mean? Examiner.
ผู้ทดสอบครับ
ผู้ตรวจสอบ exactly. And then number two, can you say hour?
hour.
Okay, when we pronounce this word like feel like no edge, just cut off edge, okay? We pronounce like an hour, okay? Like 1 hour. Yeah. And then number three, can you read it?
Smile.
Smile. Smile.
Smile.
But yeah, but don't make it clear like that. Smile.
Smile.
Same thing as number four, child.
Child.
Yeah, you have to do that L a little bit, like at the end. Child. Okay.
Child.
And number five,
Unexpectedly.
Unexpectedly. Yeah. Unexpectedly is an adverb, right? So what's that mean? You know unexpectedly? Okay, you know the word expect, right? Expect. When you expect someone to do something, what's that mean? So what expect in Thai? What expect in Thai? If you don't know, no problem. Just tell me. Feel free to tell me. You don't know. Okay. Expect like คาดหวัง when you wish someone to do something, okay, like คาดว่าหรือคาดหวัง okay. Let me just put the topic, this one. So unexpectedly ก็แปลว่าอย่างไม่ได้คาดหวังอย่างไม่ได้คาดไว้ like something happened without expecting, yeah แบบไม่คาดฝันไม่คาดหวังไม่คาดไว้เลย or something like accidentally ที่มันเกิดขึ้นมาคล้ายๆกับแบบสิ่งที่เกิดขึ้นมาโดยที่เราไม่ได้คิดว่ามันจะเกิดนะคะ Can you give me some examples or a situation where you think that it can happen like unexpectedly เนี่ยภูมิลองให้ตัวอย่างสักเหตุการณ์หนึ่งที่เราคิดว่ามันเกิดขึ้นแบบ happen แบบ unexpectedly ยังไม่ได้คาดไว้ยังไม่ได้คาดไว้เช่นเหตุการณ์อะไรครับ
เหตุการณ์แบบ
คาดคิดว่ามันจะเกิดขึ้นอ่ะ
ไม่คาดคิดใช่ไหม
ใช่ลองคิดถึงเหตุการณ์ที่เรารู้สึกว่าเราไม่คาดคิดว่ามันจะเกิดขึ้นอ่ะ Can you give me one or two examples? I think it's like things that you don't want it to happen and you never expect to happen.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll give you an example like a car accident. I'm sorry, where is it? You know a car accident?
Yes.
Yeah. So you think what people expect it to happen?
No.
No, nobody wants it. Nobody wants it to happen. So can you give me one more example? Like something that happened unexpectedly.
ไฟไหม้แปลว่า
Yeah, fire. Yeah, exactly. Some situations ไม่เป็นจะแปลว่า it necessary not to be like a bad situations only can be good thing like birthday surprise BD surprise have you ever had that BD surprise คืออะไรลูก a birthday surprise
birthday
เขาจัดให้เราแบบโดยที่เราไม่คาดคิดว่ามันจะเกิดขึ้นเพราะฉะนั้นมันใช้ได้ในทั้งมุมที่เป็นเรื่องของ good thing and bad thing okay นะครับเป็นคำกลางๆ and the last one can you read this one number 6
Dude.
though what does that mean though same thing as even if even though
Even
เป็น conjunction หรือเป็นคำเชื่อมเนี่ยโครงสร้างมันจะประมาณเนี่ยแปลว่าถึงแม้เลยลูกถึงแม้ว่าเป็นการขัดแย้งของเหตุการณ์ที่เกิดขึ้นขัดแย้งกันอันนี้เราเลยในบทสนทนาที่เราคิดว่าเราอาจจะไม่ค่อยได้เนาะหรือเราออกเสียงยังไม่ค่อยได้นะมา let's practice in the exercise teacher ขอถ่าย so teacher gonna put up here we're gonna help each other to answer the question okay driving test คือ answer the following sentences in full sentences so I just want to practice speaking or answering in full sentences longer sentences okay so question number 1 how did Mr. Lee drive in heavy traffic during his 6th driving test so how many times has he had driving tests how many times already
6
times do you think it's a lot
Lots.
yeah okay too many actually สอบไม่ผ่านสักทีว่างั้นใช่ไหมครับถูกปะso how did Mr. Lee drive in heavy traffic during his 6th driving test if you want to look at the answer you just tell me teacher can you go back to the passage okay
Can you go back to the passage?
Sure. Okay. It was bright Monday morning. I was going to have a driving test for the 6th time. The examiner, Mr. White. So what is the name of the examiner? What was the name of the examiner? You know? มันบอกข้างๆเลยลูกสมมุติว่ามันเป็นแบบนี้เราจะมองได้ไงว่าอันนี้คำ3 2อันนี้คือคนเดียวกันนะคะมันจะไว้ข้างๆเลยเช่น the teacher Tunya ก็จะรู้ว่า teacher คนนี้ชื่อธัญญาโอเคไหม like เทียบโครงสร้าง the student whom okay you get it now so the examiner Mr. White had asked to drive me to drive in heavy traffic around rush hour when you hear the word rush hour, we hear this one all the time, especially during the week, Monday through Friday. So what does it mean, rush hour? คำนี้เราอ่านเดี๋ยวช่วย highlight it so you can see it clearly. Yeah, can you repeat? Rush hour มี linking sound ด้วยนะคะเดี๋ยวเรียนกับเชื่อจะสอนที่ฝรั่งเขาออกเสียงแบบเราจะได้ฟังเขาเข้าใจมากขึ้นเขาจะออกเสียงไวแล้วมันจะเชื่อมธรรมชาติค่ะเป็น rush hour
Rush hour.
rush hour มันลิงก์เห็นไหม
Rush hour.
yeah like rush hour shower rush hour yeah
Rush hour.
what does that mean rush hour รู้ไหมลูก if you don't know just feel free to say I have no idea teacher
No idea.
Okay, rush hour. Even if you don't know, teacher gonna write down. Okay, let me explain you. Like rush hour always usually happens in the morning when everybody goes to work, go to school, and we have traffic jam. The road is getting busy, and too many people on the road traveling to work or school, or after you guys finish school or work. So it's called rush hour. Now you have an idea? ชั่วโมงเร่งด่วนครับไหนชั่วโมงเร่งด่วนเป็นช่วงไหนบ้าง
ช่วงเช้า
กับช่วงเย็น Can you give me like around what time from like in the morning let's say in the morning from around
in the morning
you have an idea from around what time to what time
6 in the morning to 8 in the
yeah
evening.
right you're right especially in 6 to 8 or 9 and what about in the late afternoon or in the evening
Mm,
Can you just give me like roughly like
16 to 18.
okay ถ้าเกิดเราพูดก็เป็น 6 p.m. to around 5 to 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. right p.m. ช่วงเย็นนะ okay and come on keep reading and I felt I did a very good job of it
And felt
now
I did a very good job of it.
now you know the answer
Yes.
so how did she feel I'm sorry not she he so how did he feel when he drove through the rush hour or the traffic jam or the heavy traffic
He felt that he did a very good job of it.
yeah okay he felt that he did a very good job of it like he was proud of himself like I did a great job today no accident nothing bad happening okay get it so we get the answer remember okay teacher gonna ask you again okay now let's move on to number 2 was Mr. Lee feel confident
Yes, he did.
yes yes he was right
Yes, he was.
เอาข้างหน้าไปตอบ say again was he feel
Yes, he
was
was.
he yeah yes he was yes he feel confident yes okay next one what did the examiner tell Mr. Lee to suppose
Mm,
ถ้าภูมิไม่รู้จักคำไหนภูมิบอกชื่อเลยนะ teacher what does it mean you can tell teacher I don't know the meaning of this word or teacher what's that mean okay
What does that suppose mean?
suppose means like to expect something to happen suppose like to think something to think about something that something's gonna happen like expect something to happen suppose ให้คาดเดาคิดว่าอะไรจะเกิดขึ้นนะคะว่าเราขับรถ what did the examiner tell Mr. Lee to suppose okay so you want to get back to the passage okay here we go let's find out the answer so we are from here Mr. White then instructed
Mr. White then instructed me to
Yeah.
drive out of town.
mm-hmm
As I was feeling very confident,
mm-hmm
I thought to myself, I
can do this
I can do this. Sure that I have passed it. That
mm-hmm
I have passed. I began to enjoy my test,
mm-hmm
as I was not nervous anymore.
Mhm.
The examiner, satisfied with my driving and with a smile, and said, "Just
Smile.
one more thing." Smile.
mm-hmm just one
And
more thing
said,
what is
"Just
that
one more thing."
yeah
Actually, let us suppose that a young child unexpectedly crosses the road in front
Yeah.
of you.
You okay
When I tap out the window, I want you to stop the car instantly.
okay sure stop we stop from here so let's get back to the answer I'm sorry to the question what did the examiner tell Mr. Lee to suppose
Mm, You want
what did the examiner try to tell
to
or
stop the car
try to remind
instantly.
excuse me
To stop the car instantly.
Close but it could be later this answer could be later but it's the primary answer like the main one so you can notice from the verb so the verb in the question is suppose so you try to get the word that close to that word okay so you say let us suppose this is the keyword okay or the context คือบริบทรอบข้างมันจะทำให้เราหาคำตอบง่ายขึ้นเดี๋ยวเราเรียนกันไปเราจะมีเทคนิคนะคะจริงๆ let us suppose มันงงลูกมันเป็นภาษาเต็มจริงๆก็พูดแค่ let's เวลาหนูชวนใครทำอะไรหนูชวนไหนลองพูดสิเฮ้ยไปช้อปปิ้งกันเถอะเพื่อนวันนี้พูดว่าอะไร let's
Let's go shopping.
shopping let's go shopping วันนี้ไปว่ายน้ำกันเถอะ let's go
Let's go swimming.
ทีนี้เขานั้นตัวเต็มแต่จริงๆตัวย่อคือคำนี้ค่ะก็เป็นoh Mr. Lee let's suppose this is what he said to Mr. Lee Mr. Lee let's suppose blah 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 อันคือเทคนิคนะลูกวันเวลาผ่านไปไวมากokay I'll give you some time to think about it and just give me an answer what did the examiner suppose Mr. Lee to do
Let's suppose.
let's think or let's expect something to happen that
Excuse me.
yeah so what did he tell Mr. Lee to suppose
When the child unexpectedly
yeah
crosses the road in
yeah
front of
and then what he's got to do
want to stop the car instantly.
Yeah, okay. เดี๋ยวฉันฟัง Then so the examiner suppose that if a young child if a young child happens to cross the road like ให้สมมุติว่าถ้าเกิดมีเด็กเล็กข้ามถนนโดยแบบอะไรคะ unexpectedly ประโยคนี้ทันไหมเจ้าภูมิทันไหม
ครับ
นี่คือ answer นะลูกที่เราอยู่ตรงนี้ที่ฉันอยากให้รู้ความหมายหนูจะรู้ว่ามันตลกมาก you will understand why he has to take the 6 times of driving test ดูสิลูกตรงนี้เราจะแปลว่าอะไรให้มิสเตอร์ลีบอกว่าพวกมิสเตอร์ลีผู้ตรวจเขาบอก the examiner say Mr. Lee เรามานั่งคิดกันว่าถ้าเกิดว่ามานั่งคิดหรือ expect กันว่าเกิดมีเด็กเล็กข้ามถนนโดยแบบไหนคะ unexpectedly โดยที่เราไม่ได้คาดหวังเหมือนตัดหน้ารถสำนวนเนี้ยใช่สำนวนนี้เหมือนคำว่าตัดหน้ารถลูก unexpectedly crosses the road in front of you like when you were driving you're driving okay and then there's a child crosses the road like unexpected you didn't see him you know okay you get it เขาก็เลยเตือนว่า when I tap the window tap on the window this is the window of the car okay tap คือเคาะถ้าฉันเคาะก็แปลว่าอะไร I want you to
stop the car instantly
คือ immediately คือทันทีถูกปะ
ครับ
ให้จินตนาการแบบนี้นะถ้าเกิดมีเด็กข้ามถนนโดยที่เราไม่พอเคาะนี่อย่าเบงเลยให้อะไรคะ I continue driving but I นี่คือใครคนที่เล่าให้ฟังคือ Mr. Lee ใช่ปะ but Mr. Lee continued driving the car okay งั้นขับไป and after a few minutes later Mr. White tapped loudly Mr. White who is Mr. White who is Mr. White
Mr. White examiner
the examiner okay his name is Mr. White but a few minutes later after a few minutes later what happened Mr. White tap on the window loudly ทุบอย่างดังเลยเคาะอย่างดังเลย though the sound was very clear I do not know why it took me a long time to respond ไหนลอง try to understand ถึงแม้ว่าอะไรคะ though แปลว่าอะไรนะถึงแม้ว่าเสียงมันจะเคลียร์มากแต่ทำไมลูกมิสเตอร์ไอ้เจ้า
ใช้เวลานานมากกว่าจะ
ใช่กว่าจะแบบตอบโต้กลับไปคือเขาบอกว่าให้ได้ยินแล้วรีบเบรกหยุดเลยโอเคไหม but he didn't know why even though the sound was clear like he heard the tap loudly but it took him for a while to stop the car okay and then what happened next can you tell me
I suddenly hit the brake pedal so hard we were both thrown down
Yeah, thrown forward. Okay. Brake pedal. What is mean? What does it mean? Brake pedal. เราจะได้รู้อุปกรณ์ชื่อรถลูกคือตัวเบรกนะคะ
ครับ
คันเบรกนะคะ brake pedal คือคันเบรก okay can you say brake pedal
brake pedal
เกิดอะไรขึ้น can you tell me Mr. Lee do what
Mr. Lee he said
suddenly hit brake อย่างแรงเว้นหนูเบรกอย่างแรงเกิดอะไรขึ้น you thrown forward หนูทั้งตัวหนูแล้วทุกคนจะกระแทกไปข้างหน้าเขาเรียกว่า thrown forward ถูกโยนไปข้างหน้าถูกไหมเห็นภาพไหม and then what happened next the examiner
The examiner looked at me sadly. Mr. Lee, he said in a happy voice, you have just killed the kid.
Yeah, the child.
The child.
What happened finally? Can you tell me? What did Mr. Lee do badly?
Mr. Lee have just killed that child.
Oh, Mr. Lee have just killed that child. เขาบอกว่าMr. White นะคะผู้ตรวจสอบเขามองที่หน้า Mr. Lee อย่างเศร้า ด้วยเสียงที่ไม่ค่อยแบบแฮปปี้เท่าไหร่บอกว่า คุณเพิ่งฆ่าเด็กไปคุณรู้ไหมอันนี้มีเด็กจริงๆไหมคะหรือแค่เป็นการจินตนาการเขาทดสอบไงเป็น driving test ว่าถ้ามีเด็กข้ามถนนอย่างไวให้รีบอะไรเหยียบเบรกทันทีแต่มิสเตอร์ลีอาจจะแบบมัวแต่เพลินใช้เวลาแป๊บหนึ่งกว่าจะเหยียบเบรกถูกไหม so finally did he pass the driving test this time no so he failed again right so you understand the whole story now
Yes
and you ready to answer the question okay let's do it let teacher just take a picture นะลูกเพื่อหนูไปทวนคำศัพท์นะ Okay, let's move on to question number 4. Look.
Okay.
What would Mr. Lee have to do when the examiner tapped on the window? What would Mr. Lee have to do when the examiner tapped on the window?
Stop the car instantly.
He would have to อะไรลูกเราฝึกตอบเลย he ย้ำมาเลยเขาใช้ tense อะไรก็พูดไปเลย he would have to ทำไมลูก
have to stop the car instantly.
Okay, I want you to say again, okay, with the longer sentence. What would Mr. Lee have to do when the examiner tapped on the window? Say, go.
Mr. Lee
look, he เป็นธรรมชาติกว่า
he would have to stop the car instantly.
Very good. So instantly mean immediately, right? Okay. เฮ้ยเก่งว่ะ And the last one ล่ะครับ Did he tap loudly or not? I mean this one he mean Mr. White, okay? Did he tap loudly or not? Yes or no?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. And did Mr. Lee react quickly enough or not?
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. And what did he do after he heard the sound of the tap loudly? What did he do?
He took a long time to respond.
Yeah, he took a long time to take a break or to just step on the brake pedal, right? So finally, is a happy ending or a sad ending?
Sad ending.
Sad ending. Okay. แล้ววันนี้9:28 29แล้วลูกมาทีนี้เดี๋ยวจบแล้วค่ะที่เชื่อพอรู้เลเวลของน้องภูมิแล้วน้องภูมิพูดใช้ได้เลยแต่ว่าอาจจะมีเรื่องที่เชื่อคอนเซิร์นคือเรื่องคำศัพท์เนอะเหมือนเรายังรู้ศัพท์ไม่เยอะถูกต้องไหมลูกแล้วก็เรื่องของ listening ด้วยแหละบางครั้งถ้าเกิดเราเจอสำเนียงพูดไวๆหรือคำศัพท์ที่เราไม่รู้ก็นั่นอยู่แต่เชื่อสังเกตว่า grammar ใช้ได้นะอย่างเราตอบ yes he did no he didn't ให้เราดูข้างหน้าเนอะให้เราตอบแค่นั้นเองนะคะแล้วเดี๋ยวที่เชอร์จะฝึกให้เราแบบว่าฝึกพูดประโยคยาวๆขึ้นมากขึ้นไหนลองฟีดแบ็กให้เชอร์แบบจริงๆ be honest okay how do you feel or how do you find learning English with Teacher Tunya for the first time I just want to hear your honest feedback excuse me
Excited.
excited okay can you say the whole sentence I find learning
I find-
English with Teacher Tunya exciting. Say again.
I find again,
Learning. Yeah, sure. I find learning English with Teacher Tunya exciting.
I find learning English with Teacher Tunya exciting.
Which is good or bad?
Good.
Good. Okay. And do you want to continue learning with me? Okay. Don't forget to tell your mom or your dad the feedback. Okay. Just give an honest feedback. มีอะไรที่แบบอยากจะบอกเชอร์อีกไหมลูกเสริมภาษาไทยก็ได้อ่ะพูดภาษาไทย ที่เรารู้สึกเรียนกับเชอร์เป็นไงบ้างนอกจากเรารู้สึกว่ามันตื่นเต้นดี ก็คือมันไม่น่าเบื่อใช่ไหมครับ
ไม่น่าเบื่อ
แล้วก็มีอะไรที่เราอยากจะแบบบอกที่เชอร์ไหมเสริมหรืออะไรอย่างเงี้ยลูก ที่เราคอนเซิร์นพูดได้เลยนะ
ไม่มี
ไม่มีนะคะถือว่าเชอร์สอนเร็วไปไหมช้าไปไหมเอาสปีดอ่ะพูดถึงสปีดการสอน
พอดีครับ
พอดีเนาะโอเค ถือว่าเราได้คำศัพท์เยอะไหมวันเนี้ย
ได้เยอะครับ
เนาะโอเคครับน้องภูมิงั้นตอนนี้9:30ละ1 ชั่วโมงเนาะปกติถ้าเราเรียนการถ้าคุณแม่คุณพ่อลงคอร์สให้เราก็จะเรียนกัน1 ชั่วโมงแล้วก็เราดูเวลาไปเนาะเดี๋ยวลองไปฟีดแบ็กคุณพ่อคุณแม่นะครับแล้วเรา follow up กันเนาะนะครับโอเคครับน้องภูมิ thank you so much for joining my class today you was perfect you was awesome I have to tell okay have a great day have a great weekend ครับ I'll see you soon bye bye ครับ
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีครับ
เจอกัน
ลู
ร
ก
อบหน้าครับ
สวัสดีครับลูกเก่งมากเลย